feels like we've not got much to talk about, but here we are. I've got a few things to share with you. Let's see how this goes. Hi, and welcome to the Creative Pixie YouTube channel. It's been a while, hasn't it? So it's just a short video today. I'm just letting you know about a few finished objects that I have and a work in progress that I have been working on. So I'm just going to show you a few finished objects that I have. They're quite obvious, you can see them on screen, but let's talk about the one that I'm wearing now, which is the Love Note sweater by Tin Can Knits. So this is a really lovely sweater. This is so popular. You see it all over Instagram and Ravelry. Loads of people have made it, and I can see why. It's a really it's a lovely simple knit. Don't let the lace work put you off. You can literally just follow the pattern. It tells you exactly what to do. It's just knit and purl yarn overs, and that's how easy it is. I've seen some people have knit it without the lace pattern, have kept it plain, but I decided to go for the lace. I have a cropped sleeve here, and I've gone for I think I've gone for the longer version, which is quite cropped in me still. So I don't know if you'll see it. I'll stand up. So there you go. So it's got a high-low back, high at the front, low at the back, and shorter sleeves. So I chose to do the sleeves the same length as the front hem. So that works well. So I knit this in solid unicorn in 4-ply, and the fluff you can see is not mohair, it's Surrey alpaca, brushed Surrey alpaca by Drops, and in this lovely golden kind of mustardy colour. So yes, really pleased with it. It's such a light jumper, and it knit up really quickly actually when I started working on it. So much so that I have ordered yarn for another one. I would like to make myself another one because it's such a cozy sweater to wear, and it just feels really comfortable and soft. So I'm really pleased with it. My second finished object, it took a year in the making, and it's my temperature blanket. So I'll just take it down and show you. So here's my finished temperature blanket. So big, can't show it fully on the screen, so I'll insert some photos. This blanket was knit entirely in garter stitch. I did, for those who don't know what a temperature blanket is, a temperature blanket is when you record the temperature each day of a year, and you allocate different colour yarn to a certain temperature range, and then you knit up a blanket according to the temperature on that day. So you can knit it, you can crochet, there's lots of different versions you can look up online. I decided to knit mine. I knit 2 rows a day, so right side, wrong side, that was equal to 1 day. And I did it as a corner to corner blanket, so that on the 1st of January I started out very small, and then when I got to the middle point of the year, so 2nd of July, it was at its widest point, and then after that I started getting narrower again, where it ended on the 31st of December, small again. So this blanket, so this blanket actually weighs a lot. I knit it in 100% wool. It's Cascade 220 superwash, and I actually wrote a blog post with all the details of the colours and stuff. It's all in my blog post. I'll put a link in the description box. So so this blanket, I worked quite religiously on it up until kind of the summer, and then we hit a heat wave, and then I just fell behind with it. I couldn't really work on it comfortably during the hot summer here, so I decided to put it down. However, I was still noting the temperatures each day in a little spreadsheet that I had created, and so that I could come back later on in the year when it was cooler and start knitting again, because I had that bank of temperatures already noted. So I picked, so I knit my love note kind of October time, when I wasn't working on the blanket. So then I picked up the blanket again kind of December time, and there was no way I was going to get finished before the end of the year. So I just kept on it at a nice knitting on it in a nice pace, and the 31st of December came and went, and I was knitting on it in January, and I finally got the knitting all done and ends all sewn in by the 1st of February. So it took about 13 months to make. Probably say 14 months if you took into account all the planning and choosing the yarn and ordering the yarn and stuff for it. So so that is my temperature blanket. Am I glad I made it? Yes, I am. It's a real heirloom. It's something that I'll always have, and it will be something that my daughters can fight over when I'm gone. But I should have said how big it is. It fits it's about 5 foot square, so it fits a double sized bed nicely. And yeah, so that's my blanket there. So you can see the right side. If I hold this up, you can see the right edge there. That looks lovely, and you can see the garter stitch. And if I flip it over to show you what the wrong side looks like, you'll see. So for transparency, you'll see all my wee loose ends poking out there. Really glad I made it. However, I don't think I would make another one for a whole year long process. I just found it a bit much, that I wanted to finish it and get it done. So with this temperature blanket, you're not restricted to making it over the course of a year. What you can do is you can go onto a website. The website I used was timeanddate.com, I think it was. And this gives you the temperature of anywhere in the world on any date if they have the records for it. So this would be a great idea if you wanted to make a temperature blanket for a loved one's anniversary, say your parents' anniversary of the year that they got married. I've seen that done. If someone's birth year maybe, and then that way you have all the dates there in the database, and you can knit as quickly or slowly as you want, because the dates are already there. So that's my temperature blanket. Okay, so that's my finished objects, the Love Note sweater and my 2021 temperature blanket. So we're going to move on to my current works in progress. So my current work in progress is housed in this lovely little craft bag my husband bought for me for Valentine's Day, with the little bees on it, very cute. And this project it's a crochet one. So I think in one of my previous videos I was saying about how I was going to knit a baby blanket, didn't know anyone that was pregnant, so I was just going to make it. There we go. Well, so now I know of 3 babies that are arriving this summer, which is really exciting, because now I have a reason to make baby blankets. So the first blanket that I have here, it is the boho stripes blanket by the Snugglery, and I have adapted the pattern to make a baby size blanket, because the pattern it's free on her website. It's for like a big giant like sofa throw, so it's really big and it's got tassels on it, so totally not suitable for babies. So I've taken the tassels off and kind of made it smaller. But here is my boho stripes blanket. There we go. So you can see I started off with this green colour. This is crocheted in Emu Classic Chunky, and I chose colours that were similar to what were put onto the website, because I just really liked the look of that. So this blanket is for someone who I know likes to wear kind of neutral kind of colours. She likes to wear navy, so I thought then she might like that for her baby, because we don't know if it's boy or girl yet. So I thought this will do both. So started off with this green, this is in the Herbie colourway, and then I worked on blue and white stripes. The blue, this blue is a specific kind of blue, it's called Frenchy. It's called Frenchy. So I wanted a kind of French kind of blue, so I looked on lots of websites or different yarn brands to see what kind of blues they had, and this was the closest to the one that I had in my mind, so that's why I went for Emu yarns. So this is the blanket so far. Really pleased with how that's working up. I think it won't be long until I've actually finished it. I think I'll make it a bit longer, and then once I've got to the desired length, then I shall do another stripe of green across the top of it. So I'm crocheting that using my 6mm Tulip Etimo crochet hook, and yeah, so far so good. I'm really enjoying this kind of stitch. So that's my only work in progress at the minute. It's easy going, I can just sit and watch TV and just work on it, and I'm in no kind of time pressure. Baby's not due until the early summer, so I've got a few more months before it needs to be finished. So that's the baby blanket that I'm currently working on at the minute, but I also have the supplies for another blanket, so this is added to my stash. I saw the pattern for this on the Knitting Network website. So when I was buying the Emu yarns for the boho stripes blanket, this pattern came up in their the kits that they sell, and I thought that this looked gorgeous. So this is called the Sweet Dreams blanket by Baby Cloud Crochet. I haven't started this yet, but I have the yarn for it here. Let's see if I can show this off right. Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? So in this box there are 10 yarns. They are all of DK weight, and the acrylic is gorgeous and soft, so I'm really looking forward to working on this one. Haven't decided which baby's going to get this. We shall see. We shall see. But it's a gorgeous kind of pastel-y muted kind of rainbow, and I'm really looking forward to getting started on that, but I'm not going to start until I have finished the boho stripes blanket. So if you're looking for this blanket kit, it's available exclusively on the Knitting Network website. This is not an ad, I'm just saying where it is. So hopefully in my next video I shall have a finished boho stripes to show you, and I will have started on the Sweet Dreams blanket. So I'm finding that there's actually a lot. I can see why there's the appeal of baby blankets, because you're not committing yourself to a huge big double bed, king size bed size blanket. It's you're trying out new designs, new techniques on a nice small blanket that will hopefully work up quite quickly. So I can totally see the appeal of the baby blankets. If you like to knit or crochet baby blankets, let me know in the comments any patterns that you would recommend, or if you've seen any kits anywhere, because I still have one more blanket to make. So I hope you're all keeping safe and well, and that things are okay with you. Just let me know in the comments below what you're working on. I love to see everyone's makes, and hopefully I'll not be so long with the next episode. So thanks very much for viewing. If you like this episode, click like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Thank you very much. Bye.